Okay, so today we're going to really dive deep,
Hip dive.
yeah, into George Foreman's life.
Big George.
Yeah, Big George, exactly. And we've got this, really interesting remembrance piece to kind of guide us through it. And it's just amazing to me. He was a two-time heavyweight boxing champion, obviously, but also like huge businessman and just overall really inspiring guy.
Yeah, I think what we're going to try to do today is uncover the key moments and transformations that made his life so extraordinary.
Right. And hopefully give our listeners, a good understanding of his legacy.
It's multifaceted for sure.
Absolutely. So let's start, at the beginning.
Right.
So George Foreman was born in Marshall, Texas.
1949.
Yeah, 1949. And his early life, it sounds like it was really rough. And then he got involved with the Job Corps, and that seems like that was a big turning point for him.
Yeah, and it's interesting because that's where he found boxing.
Yeah.
So, sometimes when things are difficult,
Right.
you find something that you're good at that you never expected, and it turns into something amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And flourish he did, because then by 1968, he wins Olympic gold.
Yeah, fast rise to the top.
Yeah, super fast. And then just a few years later, he has that huge win over Joe Frazier.
1973.
Yep, 1973. He claims his first heavyweight title. I mean, he was just a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and that powerful right hand,
What?
like that was something everybody was scared of.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think what's really interesting is, we have to talk about the Rumble in the Jungle.
Oh, yeah, 1974.
Yeah, the fight against Muhammad Ali, which is legendary. And he actually, he was favored to win, and he lost.
Right.
And it seems like that loss really impacted him deeply.
Yeah, he retired from boxing after that.
He did. And he became a preacher.
Yeah, big transformation in his life. It makes you think about how sometimes what seems like a failure can actually lead to something even more meaningful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the story doesn't end there because he makes this amazing comeback.
10 years later.
Yeah, and regains the heavyweight championship in 1994.
At 45 years old.
At 45, can you imagine?
The oldest heavyweight champ.
Unbelievable. I mean, talk about resilience and determination.
Yeah. I mean, to come back to a sport like that after so long.
Right.
And to be at the top of your game again, that's incredible. It really shows you that you should never give up on your dreams.
For sure. And then, obviously we have to mention the George Foreman grill.
Huge success.
Oh my gosh, over 100 million units sold.
He really reinvented himself.
He did, and built a business empire.
What's amazing is he didn't just put his name on it.
Right.
He was really involved in the marketing. He made it seem like a family product.
Right. It totally fit with his whole image.
Exactly.
So looking back at his legacy beyond boxing, I mean, it's all about perseverance, reinvention, and his faith really played a big role too.
Yeah. And even though he passed away at 76, his story is still inspiring people today.
Definitely. So to everyone listening out there, I think George Foreman's life really shows us that transformation is possible and you can achieve success in lots of different areas.
Yeah. You don't have to be defined by one thing.
Right. So what unexpected paths might open up for you? I mean, think about it.
You never know.
Exactly. You never know.
There's always possibilities.
There are.